Touching like the other five senses used to be effortless and one of life's great pleasures. Now with the threat of coronavirus, your fingers have become a time bomb. The trigger a once innocent delivery box or elevator button which could carry deadly viral particles. So be sure that you are not going to touch these things. Number 1. Grocery store cart handles. Consider all the shoppers before you that pushed the shopping cart around the store, grabbing items and touching surfaces. If a shopper was infected and you didn't sanitize the cart, the virus can easily spread to you. Wipe down the handle with an antiviral wipe or hand sanitizer before use or wear gloves. Number 2. Your cell phone. A study found we touch our cell phones an average of 2617 times a day. If you have touched other surfaces or items that were contaminated, your cell phone could be the culprit for spreading COVID-19. Keep it clean with a product like Clorox disinfecting wipes which are recommended by Apple. Number 3. Elevator buttons. If you live in a high-rise building, you may need to touch elevator buttons numerous times per day to take your dog outside or run other essential errands. With all the other building residents using the same buttons, you increase your chance of infection by touching these buttons without thoroughly washing your hands right after. Use your knuckle or elbow. Number 4. The pump on hand sanitizer bottles. It's great for public places like doctors' offices and restaurants to provide big bottles of hand sanitizers. But every person touches the pump with unsanitized hands, so it could be a source for infection. Better to use your elbow or dispense. Number 5. The bottom of your handbag. The bottom of your purse sees a ton of different surfaces each day, and sometimes you have no choice but to set it down on surfaces in public places. It accumulates bacteria, some of which may be related to COVID-19 or other illnesses. Wash it when you get home. Number 6. Your money. It's well known that money is a source of bacteria, and one study proved that dollar bills were ridden with harmful bacteria including E. coli and SREs. Now you not only need to worry about these germs but also virus droplets on your money. Use a credit card instead. Number 7. Door handles. While running your essential errands, be mindful of door handles. Many hands have touched these handles before you, so you can never be sure if they are clean or contaminated. Number 8. Toilet handles. If you are using a public restroom, make an effort to avoid touching the toilet handle. This handle may have been exposed to the virus by the many people who used the facilities before you. Number 9. Mailed packages. Research shows that the coronavirus remains infectious for up to 24 hours on cardboard surfaces. If you recently received a package, handle it with care because the virus may still be active and present on its surface. Set up a package quarantine area in your house for opening them, then remove the packaging from your home and wash your hands immediately upon return. Number 10. Faucet handles. If you use the public facilities, it's more important than ever to thoroughly wash your hands. But be aware that the sink faucet handles may contain germs and COVID-19 if an infected person used them before you. Number 11. Credit card machine buttons. When you are checking out at the grocery store, you may need to use the credit card machine. Just be sure to wash and sanitize your hands afterward, since you never know if a person infected with the virus swiped their card and entered their PIN right before you. Number 12. Doctor's office waiting room chairs. If you have to visit your doctor during this time, keep in mind infected patients may have been in the waiting rooms. The waiting room chairs, especially the armrests, may be a source for coronavirus and shouldn't be touched. Number 13. ATM buttons. Money is dirty and people who are operating ATMs may have already germs on their hands, then touch their bacteria-ridden money, then touch the ATM buttons again. If you are getting cash, and be sure to wash and sanitize when you have completed transaction. Number 14. Your keys. Did you set your keys down at the grocery store checkout? Maybe you set them on the counter when speaking to your pharmacist. These surfaces may be riddled with germs, bacteria, or maybe even the coronavirus. Number 15. The coffee pot handle at work. If you are an essential employee heading to the office every day during this time, be cautious of your office break room. The office pod handle has been touched by most of your co-workers, and if one of them is unknowingly infected, it could spread the virus quickly through the office. Number 16. Escalator handrails. If you are out in public running essential errands, be careful not to touch handrails if you step onto an escalator. Many hands have touched these handrails, and a person infected with the virus may have easily spread germs to the surface. Number 17. Grocery store conveyor belts. When people infected with COVID-19 touch food packaging, they may be spreading infectious droplets on these items. They're placed on the grocery store conveyor belt during checkout, spreading the germs. If you touch these surfaces, then touch your face, you may be infected too. Number 18. Your car's air conditioning buttons. If you have been out in public and touching public surfaces, buttons and handrails, don't touch the air conditioning buttons in your car before washing and sanitizing. You may just be spreading the germs and potential infection to these buttons, which you and your family member are exposed to frequently. Number 19. To go silverware. If you have ordered food to go, think twice before you grab disposable silverware from the bin. Many other people may have grabbed and put back or touched other silverware wrappers, potentially spreading the virus. Number 20. Your own floor. Laying on the floor to play with your dog or do some push-ups during a home workout. Don't touch your floor. If you and your family members ventured out, then walked around your house in the same shoes, your floor may be contaminated. You could have stepped in spit or other germs which can be spread to your home's floor. Thanks for watching the video. Whatever you do, avoid these list of 20 things you should never touch and keep coronavirus at bay. Then share it with someone you have been meaning to get in touch with. If you like this video, let me know by clicking the like button, and don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you can catch up my next video. Thank you.